Alright. Let's see, is this working? Let's see. Alright. Alright, cool. Alright.
Oh, we could go foraging for ingredients.
Oh my god, searching for ingredients. Alright. Audio master volume is going to be we're gonna go 7. Alright. How's it going, everybody? Big Buster Gaming here once again. And today we are what are we doing today? Yes, that's right. That's right. Today we're bowling for Farina. Farina. Whoa! We're bowling for Farina. Yes. Guys, her banner just came out. And well, it just came out. It came out on the 25th, so 2 days ago. 2 days? Yeah, like 2.5 days ago. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I have been really busy with work. I want to make sure that this is... Let's see here. Testing. Testing, testing. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Testing. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Alright, well that shit's looping. That shit's looping. Alright. What is going on, guys? Big Pasta Gaming here once again. And today, we're pulling for Farina. Woo! We are pulling for Farina. I've been waiting for this for so long. I wish I could have pulled for her a couple days ago, but I've been super busy with work. We lost a guy, and so now finally, like I think 3 weeks ago, and my manager was like, "Oh, do you know how many days are you okay working?" And I was like, "All of them." And he was like, "Okay, cool, fantastic. Does mean the other guy wants rest?" I'm like, "Okay, cool." So now I'm on call 150 hours a week. I get let's see here. I get Friday daytime off, and that's it. So obviously right now it's not Friday daytime, but I wanted to record this while everyone else was out of the house because family's gone. They want some trip, so I get a chance to do this tonight. But yeah, I've been waiting to pull on Fiorina. I haven't really gotten a free moment. I've been like I haven't been getting sleep. If I can, Tuesday I got like 2 or 3 calls late at night. One of them fucking screwed me over. They called at like 2 in the morning. They wanted to do the call, and so I went over there. at fucking 2:30 in the morning, and the customer wasn't there at the location. It's like a beach parking lot. And so I was like, frick. I just came over here for nothing. I was like, whatever. I tried calling the member, the customer. They weren't, they weren't there. And so they didn't pick up. They didn't pick up the phone. And I tried calling them multiple times, and I had the company call them, and still nothing. And so I left, right? And then I leave, and I drive all the way home, and I take off my clothes. I lay in bed. I'm about to fall asleep. I'm tired. I just had a full day of working. Now I'm still up. It's 3:30 in the bloody morning, and I get a call. Right as my head hits the pillow, I get a call. Hey, I got a missed call. Are you the locksmith? Are you fucking kidding me? The freaking the customer had fallen asleep when I was there, and so when I tried calling them, they were just sleeping in their car, and I couldn't find their car because it was off in some weird place at the location, and they were sleeping, and they were literally sleeping, and they had just woken up just as I had driven all the way home, and I was pissed. I almost wasn't gonna do it. I'm just gonna say like, hey, you're gonna have to wait till the morning. We already canceled your service, yada yada. And she's like, I have an appointment this morning. I'm really sorry for falling asleep. Could you just please come over here? And I'm like, fucking, I'm too nice to people. I'm like way too nice. And so I'm like, yeah. I told her, it was honest, like, I'm so dead tired right now, but I'm gonna go over there just for you, just to help you out. Um, and she's like, okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll stay awake this time. I'm like, okay. And so I drive 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes each way. And so I drive 30 minutes to get there, and they don't answer their phone, and then I drive 30 minutes back, and now I have to drive there 30 minutes again. And so I get there, I do the job. The job's like 45 minutes to an hour, whatever, right? And then I drive all the way home, and by the time I get back to my house, it's 6 in the morning. It's 6 in the morning. I got called on this call at 2, and it's 6 in the morning. I haven't slept at all. And I'm like, okay, it's bloody freaking 6 in the morning right now. The sun is already up. Like, the sun was up, it was rising when I was driving home. I was like, God damn, fucking whatever. I stay up. I stay awake. Because I'm like, I can't really go back to bed now. I get called on something else that ends up not being a job during that time, too. Like, whatever. And so I try to go to sleep. So, like, I lay my head down maybe like 7:45, something like 8 o'clock. I lay my head down. I get maybe like 10 minutes of sleep in, and then the office calls me for my day shift. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna need you to run this job now. We have a 8:30 job." Like, you kidding me? Like, I got literally, so Tuesday night I got 10 minutes of sleep, and so I effectively pulled an all-nighter. And so then it's Wednesday. I do my day shift, right? Can't sleep at all during that. I run calls, and then like, so it was yesterday, right? So yesterday afternoon, it's like after 5. I'm like, I'm just gonna text my other guy has the phones. I'm gonna text him, be like, hey man, I'm really tired. Could you just cover for me for the whole night? And could you just cover for me tonight? I'm gonna try to get some shut eye. But as I'm about to text that to him, I'm like, should I text this or not? Like, I'm super tired right now. I just pulled an all night. I've been awake for, God, since Tuesday morning. So I had been awake for like 36 hours at that point, something like that. Yeah, I'd been awake for like 36 hours straight, running calls. It's super hot outside. I've been in my vehicle the whole time, and doing labor. And I'm like, I'm gonna text him that. And as soon as I'm about to text him that, I look up how many calls we have. We have like 4 pending calls that we have to do. I'm thinking, I can't leave it to him all by himself. He's not gonna be like, he's gonna, even if he's nice, like, the best he could say is, no, I need you. The worst he could do is say, yeah, go ahead, and then he stresses out the entire night, and people who are stranded at, you know, wherever they need service, they're going to be there for hours and hours just because, I can't play the, just because I said I'm tired. So whatever. So, like, as soon as I'm about to send him that text, I look at the board. There's so many calls, and he sends me one. And I'm like, if he's sending me one, then he needs me. So I'm like, I got to grit my teeth and go and do this. And so I do the call, or so I get the call, and I start driving over there. I'm dead ass, like, about to fall asleep. Like, I'm driving on the freeway. I'm going to fall asleep. Like, I can feel my eyes being heavy. I can, like, I'm so unbelievably tired. I'm about to fall asleep while operating this vehicle. It is not good. The thing is, all the other people at my company have gone through the same thing too. So it's not like we empathize with each other, but man, does it suck. Man, does it absolutely suck. But I'm about to fall asleep. I gave the customer like 15-minute ETA longer than it was actually going to take me to drive there. So when I got close, but I didn't. I'm like a street down from his location. I'm like, I still have like 15 minutes left on the ETA. He's not expecting me for another 15 minutes. I'm gonna. So I get into a Jack in the Box parking lot, and I turn off my car, and I'm like, I just need to. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to. I hate my life. It hurts. It like hurts to stay awake, and so I'm like, just a little bit. And so I set my timer on my phone for 5 minutes. I have my earbuds plugged in to my phone so that it blasts me. And I'm sitting in my driver's seat in my car, and I put my head like against where the seatbelt is, and I close my eyes, and then bam, it feels like a second later my alarm's going off. So apparently I fell asleep instantly, sitting upright in my vehicle. I fell asleep in that position. That's how tired I am. I'm the kind of person who, like, on airplanes I can't fall asleep because I can't lay down in a comfy bed. But I'm so tired in this moment that I literally fall asleep while sitting upright in my vehicle, in the driver's seat of my vehicle. I'm not laying down or anything. And so I instantly passed out, and I only woke up because I had set the alarm. Like, I used the last of my energy to set that alarm on my phone. and so And so I wake up. I'm still dead tired. I've gotten a 5-minute nap in. The customer is expecting me now. I'm like, there's no bloody way. And so I go into Jack in the Box. They sell Red Bull at Jack in the Box for some weird reason. They have like a specialty Red Bull drink. It's like $5 for like a single can of Red Bull, and like they squirt some like blueberry syrup in it, and they stir it with ice. Whatever. I'm like, this is my only option right now. I go in there, just pay the $5. I get the drink, I down it all, and I just drive down the street to my call. And mind you, this isn't an easy, like, oh, just put in the code, make the thing. It's an entire, like, I was going there. I had to repair the ignition. I had to pop the whole thing out and everything. So I ended up not having to do that. I circumvented the problem, but I was still there for like 45 minutes. And so I clear the call. I tell my guy, hey, I finished, and he sends me a second call. I'm like, God damn it. So by this point, I'm still awake. Or I'm awake now. Thankfully, the Red Bull hit me. And that was like, because I think yesterday I drank 4 energy drinks. Yeah. I had 3 energy drinks, and I had a latte. So I had essentially a full cup of coffee. So I had a cup of coffee, or so I had like a full size coffee, and then 3 energy drinks, the Red Bull, and then like I had a Rockstar in the morning, and then something else. I think actually I had the Rockstar when I was going back to that night call. So yeah. Anyway, during that whole period, I was on 4 things of energy, and I'm still falling asleep here. So thankfully, I got done with my second call. I made it home. I just crashed. I'm like, cross my finger. I'm like praying to God, please no more calls. And there are no more calls. Fantastic. So I go to bed and I sleep like 10 hours last night. Of course, I go to bed and then I wake up. This was my day yesterday. And then I wake up 10 hours. Right? I could still sleep more. I could sleep the whole of today. But then I get an early morning call, which early morning calls are not that common. Because they typically give the early morning calls to other people, but they gave them to me because they're like residential calls and stuff. Whatever. Hey, it's great because I have to go. I had to rekey an apartment building. It took me 10 minutes because they're all smart locks, and so you twist the key part of the way, stick the little boop thing in there, pull it out, pull the key out, put the new key in, turn it like half a turn, and then turn it back to original position, pull it out. Takes 10 seconds. Do it 4 times. $160, please. There you go. Whatever, right? So, but the thing is, I do that one call, and then now I gotta sit in the parking lot the rest of the day. So whatever. But it's I can't sleep. But technically, I could sleep. I could lay back in the back of my van. But you know what? It's not gonna happen. Not in this heat. But yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I have not gotten to pull for. Not to mention I've been stressing because of family shit. But Anyway, so that's my life. I'm on call. I am on call every single night. And then I get Friday, like during the day shift, I get that off. And that's it. That's it. And they're having me go to Riverside every single Saturday now. So it's every other Saturday that I stay in a hotel and everything, but then, like this Saturday, for example, I gotta go there during the day, working. It's 100 degrees and it's the pure desert, so there's no ocean breeze or anything out there, and so it's literally just barren wasteland out there that they put houses on top of for some insane reason. But yeah, I have to go out there every Saturday, except like for example this Saturday, I get to drive back home, so I get to drive home in rush hour traffic, and then I get like Saturday night, and then it's all of Sunday off because of that. But like next week, it's like last week and then next week it's the full. I'm on call. What's that? 160 hours during the week. Yeah, because I'm on call 24 hours Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Friday. I'm only on call 16 hours of that day on Friday, so that's woo. So yeah, like tonight or like tomorrow, it's my daytime day off, right? I'm just gonna spend the whole 8 hours that I have off just sleeping, and so that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna sleep until like 3 in the afternoon, probably get like a Philly cheesesteak or something, and then I'll be on shift for the night call for the nighttime. So that's my life. That's my life, and then I'm gonna be on call until next Friday. Anyway, whatever. The money's good. And the money's good, and that means the money gets put towards Farina. Like a Farina, yeah, Farina. All right, guys. So during the past like month, I've been playing this game. I've been saving up for Farina. Look at the top right. I got 16 pulls for free, and then I got gems there. I got 14,000 gems. So that's over $100 worth of gems. I did not spend money on that. That's just stuff I've earned in the game. So anyway, so with Farina here, I gotta check my. Actually, let's go ahead. Let's claim that. Looks like they came out with more of this. Okay. I don't want to go through this. Let's see here. We got... Oh. So this game's cool. If I have time, I'll show you guys other stuff. But let's talk to
Maybe
Tubby
you're-
here. Let's see here. Alright, what are we making? We're gonna make one of these. And one of these.
If you ever have it.
If you ever have any questions. Alright, let's just put these down. Okay, here we go. So they have this area. It's like it's a lot like I'll just put it there. And this we can put I don't know here. I'll change that later. But oh boy, level's 37 in the battle pass. Oh yeah, so I also got I'm gonna buy the battle pass. According to my calculations, I should be able to get to the end of the battle pass by the end of it. It sucks because they put like they put a
Can't
limit.
decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
Oh no, she can't decide between da 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 da. You know how many times I've heard that line? She's talking about like, oh, I can't decide if slimes taste better with this seasoning or that seasoning. You know how many times I've heard that? Remember? Because she's my only girl character. I hate this outfit. Look at this outfit. Look at this outfit. It's terrible. I hate this like freaking Chinese style. I don't like the aesthetic of like Chinese stuff. Like if China didn't like have like this newly formed we're gonna copy Japanese anime part of their culture, like this, cause I mean this is technically a Chinese company that made Genshin, but you would think it's Japanese just because of the aesthetic. Anything that's like actually Chinese culture though, like I don't like the aesthetic. Nothing against China itself, but like I hear China is where TikTok's from. But yeah, I don't like this. But my other three people are dudes. Look, freaking Benny here. He's like Benny's Adventure Team assemble. Come on, let's go. They say that nothing good comes of coming away. And then freaking there's Kaya here. He's just like arrogant. He's total like his freaking his like appearance is totally like it's totally like I think I'm the main character, but I'm actually not, but I'm gonna pretend, I'm gonna act like I am the main character, even though I'm clearly not the main character. That's the kind of look he has, right? And freaking and this guy, I mean I mainly just like explore the world of this dude because like he talks to spirits or whatever. I don't know. He is another like Chinese influence kind of thing, but yeah, I can't play as like I don't have that many good characters. Like all my other characters suck. Like I like Barbara, but I don't like her appearance. I like her summer outfit better. But I don't know if I'm really gonna pay $30 for a character I'm not gonna out in the field. And then yeah, I don't like the aesthetic of like most of these. Like I like Tartalgia here, his aesthetic, but I never use him. I can't find a use for a Hydro arrow. And this lady, she was one of the main characters in the story. But I don't think she's that good. Apparently this person sucks. Anyway, so the main characters, I'm missing a couple like really good 4-stars that would work in like other teams. So I look online, I'm like, okay, who are some good like free to play teams to have? and everyone online or everything online's like, oh, you need to have Fischl, which is one of the 4-star characters. You get her from wishing. Well, it's just not. You freaking.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way.
Yeah, see, what he's saying doesn't make any sense. I don't give a shit about. Let's see here. We're gonna go map, and then we're gonna go launch that. But yeah. So I don't have like every other guy is like, oh, you need Fischl in your party, and it's like, well, I don't have her, and I'm not gonna like use all my wishes just to get her, because they're done in 9 minutes. But anyway, I need to buy the battle pass. Look at this. This one on the right is double the price, but you get like a character card and like the blueprints for a statue, and then 5 of these things, which I have like 100 of. And oh, it advances your battle pass level by 10, which I don't know, whatever. Anyway, it does give. Well, actually, I might be able to avoid buying it because I was gonna buy it to get these little things, which are used for wishing, but I don't really need them since I could just spend gems, and I should have more than enough gems. Anyway, let's try the character first. See let's see what all the rage is. Not only do I like Fiorina's like appearance and stuff, but can use a charge shack to change her mode, and then when using oh, now she has long hair. Oh, now she has short hair. So okay, I know that thing heals. And then okay, yeah, see, we have the 3 little things here. Anyway, let's just try her out. So she does that, and then
let's light it up. Ninjutsu.
Did she just say Ninjutsu?
Time to shine.
Yeah! Hell yeah. Okay, well, I guess, okay, so the whole thing with Fiorina is that,
Dream work. Come on out. Time to shine. You're toast. Going in. Let my name echo in song. Yoo-hoo.
okay, the enemies, they don't survive long enough to...
Eat this! work. Time to shine. Shower me with praise.
Exit. Okay. I don't want to do the other trials right now. That's not my. Okay, well, we really couldn't see it because she killed everyone too fast there. That's a fully decked out character. They're trying to be like, oh, look how fun she is at max power kind of thing. They did that with the other characters too, and so it's not like. It's not really like you're not gonna get that full experience with her until like you grind it out. But apparently she is like the best character in the game. Apparently she is the best character in the game. They you know, yeah, she is the best character in the, she's one of the best characters in the game. People are like, oh, you need to pull for Farina, blah blah blah, because they she's a good support. Basically, what she does is she summons her little 3 guys, which like attack a whole bunch, and the attacking, they get more powerful by draining the health of all of your other guys. So they're pretty powerful, but they drain the health of all your guys. And so you need like a healer on your team. Her ultimate ability does this thing where it increases everyone's damage based off of like how much health, like the health fluctuation of everybody. So like if you lose like 1% of your health, then you'll get a stack on her ultimate and more attack power. And then if you gain 1% health after that, then you'll gain another stack. And so it's about like gaining stacks on your ultimate ability in order to increase your damage even further. That's Farina. Not to mention she applies she applies like water element onto enemies, which then if you like she gets the enemies wet, and then if you use ice on them, then it'll freeze them in place, or if you use like fire on them, it'll vaporize the water. Right, it'll like do, like you think about like, if somebody throws water on you, you're gonna be fine, right? Well, what if somebody threw boiling water on you? Well, that hurt a whole bunch and singe your skin, right? So that's basically that's what the vaporize element does for that. So that's water plus fire. So the fact that she can summon her 3 little pets to do water and put water onto the enemies, and then she can get off the field, and you can switch to like a fire character, like this chick or Bennett, and then her little water guys still stay on the field and they're still attacking. So Farina doesn't typically, unless you have her like maxed out, which we're not going to do today, or we're not going to do ever because it's freaking costs like $2,000 to do that, but yeah, so in her normally she's supposed to be a support. She's supposed to, she's off the field most of the time. She's an off-field support damage dealer. So, but yeah, she's apparently, it makes her like super good. She buffs everyone's damage. She constantly has those things attacking with water damage, and then that you can then combine with like fire or ice or whatever to do the big boy hits, and then she also has the ultimate, which increases everyone's attack power even more, based off of how much health everybody loses or gains. So her 3 little summon pet things drain your health, and then you have a healer like Barbara or whatever to regain everybody's health after it's been drained, and then her ultimate ability is just like it increases everybody's damage by like a butt ton, because you got all the stacks from losing the health, and then you got all the attack stats from stacks from gaining the health back, kind of thing, because your health fluctuated down and up. I've watched so many guides on this. I watched so many guides because I'm just freaking, or listened to so many guides while driving around on Farina. I've been so hyped to wish for her, so I am going to wish for her. I have no calls pending right now from my job, so we are going to wish for her. Basically, the pity system here is she has like a 0.6% chance of getting drawn. When you get, she's a 5-star character. When you get a 5-star, most of the time they give you 3 stars, sometimes 4-star things, and then she's a 5-star. There are other 5-star characters. So how the system works is, every time you get a 5-star character, there's a 50% chance that the 5-star character will be Farina. And if it isn't Farina, if you lose that 50-50, then the next 5-star character you get will for sure be her. So we're gonna see how many tries it takes until I get her. I might get a 5-star and then not get her because I'll lose the 50-50. But yeah, and then of course it's a guaranteed to get a 5-star after, I believe, 90 wishes. So we're gonna do 10 at a time here, and then eventually, at 90 is the cap. It's between 70 to 90 is when the pity hits. So because at 70, the chances of you getting a 5-star increase like a whole bunch. So anyway, we're at 0 pity right now. So we haven't wished for her yet. So let's start. Let's see how early we get her, if we get her at all. All right. So right off the bat, we got a second Noelle. Okay. Noelle is another character that that pairs really good with. Oh, I got Gamming too. That's cool. Apparently, Gamming is a really fun character to use. So, all right, I got Noelle. I already had her, so I got one of her constellations. And then Gamming. All right, so. All right, here we go. We're starting today at 14,360 gems, and then we are going to. We're going to see how many it takes. Sword, book, sword. We got another Noelle. I think Noelle is good at 2 constellations, so we've already gotten her at like a good power. Either 2 or 4, I forget. Alright, we haven't gotten her. We haven't gotten Farina yet. Yeah, we got another Gamming. Apparently Gamming is also good at Constellation 6. So, I mean, hopefully and plus the fact that, you have to pull him the first time, so, I mean, we'd have to pull him 7 times. I don't want to get to the point where we've pulled him 7 times. But...
Listen, Disciple.
Oh, I got Rosaria.
If you've got a problem.
All right, she's good for my melt team here. Rosaria is one of those characters for the teams I can't build that I was missing, so that's good. I can replace my Chungin with her. All right, so we're at how many pulls have we done? 20, 30. I think. Okay, this is number 6, right? Oh my God! Fuck yeah!
Just standing there with your mouth gaping.
Woo!
You must be stunned and at a loss for words. Understandable. It is I, after all. Fontaine's most beloved star, Farina. I'm on a very tight schedule, so you're lucky to even get an appointment with me.
She's so sassy. Oh my God, she's so sassy. I love it. Taking a screenshot of that. That is awesome. I love it. She's so sassy. You're looking. I'm on a tight schedule, so you get an appointment with people. Blah, blah, blah. That's great. If you know her character a little bit more, she's like sassy on purpose. It's like but she has some demons hidden within her, kind of dealio. But hell yeah! All right, Alright, cool. So we got her in 610 pulls. So the fact that we got her means that my pity resets, so now I have like less of a chance to get her subsequently. So with
joined me on an adventure in the age.
So with her,
Come on, let's go.
come on, let's go. So I got one of her constellation. Two. So she has double chance to heal, and then she has decreased stamina consumption. I don't know what this chick does. Yeah, it seems like it's just power-ups after that, so... Alright, we got Rosaria. Gaming gets his tier 1. Okay, so with... I don't know why this thing won't go away for her. Okay, so I also farmed level up materials for Farina, because right now, so her attack also, how much damage she and her pets do also scales off of max HP, and as you can see on the right, her max HP is pretty low compared to like you know, Zhongling here, who's got 10k health. So we're gonna level her up. She needs... we're going to use all the resources I've been farming for the past month to level her up, because she's best girl. So we're going to level her up completely. These purple books that I'm using on her are quite rare, so of course, because they're rare, we save them all for best girl. So that's, and then, let's see, these things too. There's a boss. I had to go all the way into the game's third expansion area that's not technically even supposed to be unlocked for me. I managed to glitch my way into it and then go to the very end of the region in order to find the boss that drops this material, just so I could level up Farina. I did all that work just so I could level up Farina, because as you know, see, it's boss all the way over here, which it's all the way over here, which so I had to like glitch my way through past this point, and then I had to go all the way over here, which, as you can see, because the story area I just finished was over here. That's the chapter. This is a chapter 1 area. So I'm not supposed to be anywhere near here, but I did it for Farina. So we're gonna send her because that's what we do. You know, that is what we have to do. Unfortunately, she's very resource hungry. She's a very high maintenance girl, but that's just what we're going to do. Shimmering nectar. Okay. I'm pretty sure that we're going to equip her.
I knew you'd miss me.
That entrance. Oh, that spin. Wow. Her little.
I have high hopes for this journey.
Oh, she's got high hopes, guys. We gotta make sure we satisfy her hopes. Oh my god, she did a when I transfer into her. She had more of a like the water like popped off of her or whatever. I'm happy. We got her. We just spent, I think that was the equivalent of like $40 worth of gems that I spent on her. So basically the price, like the price of a full video game, we spent to get this one character. But it was worth it. And we're gonna have her with long hair because how can best girl get even better? We give her long hair. That's essentially that's the consensus here, and it's not just my biased opinion. You know, there have been like scientific studies on on how to make best girl better. So that's essentially. I mean, I don't make the rules. That's just how the rules are. For you guys who are wondering, why do I like her even though she's like snarky? It's just... Oh no! Oh shit. I can't increase her anymore. I'm gonna need 2 lacerate chunks, and then I'm gonna need a bunch of flowers, and then I don't have any more shimmering nectars either. That's probably not. I was a little excited there. Supposed to technically keep her at level 59, so that she gets experience, but whatever.
Parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
A toast to
Yep.
Whee! Oh, she's got the things on. So let's. Oh, and they put a level 1 sword on her. No. Let's see here. We want. I can do sacrificial sword. Yeah, no thanks. Let's see here. On hit, that's 50% chance of doing. On hit, I think I want energy recharge on her. I think I'm just gonna do a skyward sword for now. Just get energy recharge. So technically, I could. So technically, I can get her weapon. Her weapon here is the Splendor of Tranquil Waters. It's technically her best weapon. However, considering that I have to wish for the weapon, and I could lose the 50-50 and get the bow instead, I mean, you're spending like maybe 40 to 80 bucks more worth of gems on just getting her weapons. That's probably not like the smartest thing. There are good free-to-play alternatives for her weapon. So there are good free-to-play alternatives for her weapon. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna buy the battle pass. It's only 10 bucks, but not right now. Probably. These the items that I need are always gonna be okay. You know, I'm gonna have a use for them essentially. So, all right, guide. Ascend a Hydra character. Travel into phase 2. Phase 3. Phase 4. Okay, so. Okay, so with her, they keep wanting me to check stuff out for Rosaria. Oh, dressing room. Do I have her other outfit? definitely want to give her the PlayStation wings. Now let's go. We're gonna like bump her up to level 20, and we'll send her. Cool. All right. Let's see here. So get the level up. Okay, so with Farina, we don't have a good weapon on her. However, I don't... Charge damage, yeah. She doesn't have a charge attack. Okay. Exile set. What, I don't know, I could do 2-piece gilded and 2-piece... whatever, I'll do 2-piece exile. This one has... HP percent. So HP, since her HP increases her her damage, then we can get HP sets on her, and it'll be fine. Yeah, sure, we'll just put TR on her, I guess. And then, what was I gonna do? 2-piece Heart of Depth. Yeah, whatever. That'll just have to do for now. Not really the best stuff on her, but her best stuff. Yeah, see, look, her max HP is already the highest in all the characters I have right now. So that was worth it to do. I do want to send her, but I need Lake Light. I need to grind for Lake Light Lilies and Shimmering Nectars again. I thought it feels like I had already.
Boring.
But
isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Oh my god, she's so freaking... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Is this something my interesting? Anyway, so... Okay, it's no character models. Okay, okay, so I can make the lazurite chunks if need be. Don't want to do that. Anyway, so... The main reason I want to get her, you know, besides being the best girl, is because of I was gonna say because of this, but it didn't work. Is one of the main reasons I wanted to get her was because of this. Oh my god! Look at that! Look at that! Oh my god! Look at that. She's Jesus. She's Jesus. I have come, my disciples, my followers. It is I, Farina. No! Dang it. So she can walk on water? as long as her pets are active, at least she can walk on water. So I just saw there once her pets go away, she falls. No other character in the game can walk on water. Well, I think there are a couple other characters in the game that can walk on water, but anyway, no one that I have. Obviously, like these characters are like, it's gonna be months before they come out. So she can walk on water. Oh my god, you guys have no idea. This game has so much bloody water in it. And the thing is, her pets have a longer uptime than the cooldown on the ability to summon the pets. So I think, because the cooldown is only 20 seconds to summon them, but the pets last for 30 seconds. So she can have her pets up forever, essentially, as long as you remember to recast them. I wonder if this guy can also... Yeah, he can. Okay, cool.
Booba, get them!
Okay.
Get out of here!
Alright, cool. See, there's a chest back there.
Take it.
So the nice thing is she also does have, like, just a heal. She has a heal, so if I ever do need, like, a heal, like, if my characters end up being low health because of whatever, like, she could just summon her other pet, and then she gets a heal, which is so insanely useful.
Strike a pose.
Darn. Okay, so I love that. I love that. He's in the water, but then I summon her and she just pops up out of the water. Just boop. Hell yeah. But yeah, no, I like her snarky attitude and everything. Only because she's not real. I think that's pretty much the general consensus, is that I don't really like it because it's a cool snarky personality. I would not deal with her in real life. I would not date her in real life. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. It's a huge red flag for girls for me is when they're like, well, I guess when they're pretentious. That's what it is. When they're like arrogant. I think that's what it is. Like a little bit of snark, a little bit of teasing, that's totally fine. But like when you go like overboard with it, like when you do it unironically. When you do it unironically, I think that's your worst contender. Is that don't do it. Don't like don't be a dick about it, I guess. And that's the I guess that's a general consensus of it. Alright, let's see here. She's going I can't put her on the house. Yeah, she can be next to Colin. Have to get it just right. There. Hell yeah. Oh my god. It's Colette. Oh my god. Trust no one, not even yourself.
They say that people who have lost their sense of joy are like withered flowers.
Do they say that?
I, of course.
Of course.
Must continue to blossom for as long as possible. So it falls to you to entertain me with a thrilling conversation.
Don't worry, Karina. I won't let you down. I have, whenever I run out of things to say to people, I just boot up ChatGPT and say, "Hey, please make a thrilling conversation with this response," and then you'll be none the wiser. Oh, I can say good morning to her. See, this place is nice. It's like The Sims. You can build your own house here. Um, I am eventually going. I think you can have like 10 characters here. So I'm gonna have 10 cute girls all in this area, and they are all just going to like. I'm gonna have them in a circle, and I'm gonna be in the middle of the circle, and they're all just gonna stare at me. And that's that'll be the ultimate male fantasy, huh?
I like it a lot. The view here is amazing wherever you look, and the weather is quite pleasant. One would be hard-pressed to find a better location for a vacation.
Oh, I want to be hard pressed. That's for damn sure.
I had no idea that you purchased such an enormous plot of land. And it's amazing what you've done with the place. You must have put a lot of time and thought into it.
I've placed every object at random. I seriously have. I didn't even purchase this place. I got it for free. It was a story quest reward, you know?
Oh, I remember now. Some kind of mystic art from Liyue, was it? However did they do it?
Oh, I guess I already told her about it. This is the first time I've ever met this girl. Apparently she's recounting things I've mentioned to her in the past.
I'd really love to take this teapot apart and learn more about it.
Don't take my teapot apart.
Although, I'm not too confident that I'd be able to put it back together correctly afterwards. On second thought, forget I said anything.
Me with any antique lock. I love taking it apart and looking at how it works. I ain't putting that shit back together though. You undo one screw and the whole thing pops all apart, and now you're married to the problem for the next 2 hours. Stupid job.
This place is truly fascinating. It seems to be brimming with infinite possibilities.
Infinite possibilities.
The only downside is how quiet and secluded it is. Don't you ever get lonely living here by yourself?
I have 2 pretty girls at the moment who are doing my beck and call. Plus, I think I put a cat somewhere on this island too. So I'm not by myself.
There must be a way you could liven things up a little here. Oh, yes! How about hosting a ball here? I'm sure Fontaine's social elite would jump at the chance to fraternize with you.
I don't want to
We'd
fraternize.
flock here in droves, and everyone would be singing and dancing to their heart's content.
Prefer only bring my closest companions.
Oh, I see. Then, in that case, let's organize a smaller scale private dance.
Oh no, she wants to be social. She wants to be social. That's terrible. Ooh, more red flags for this character. Oh no, and she has short hair. Oh no. Oh no, and she's wearing thigh highs. Oh no, so many red flags I'm starting to notice. Guys, my infatuation with Farina is almost gone. and I just spent $40 with the Prima Gems on her.
You don't need to invite throngs of people or put up fancy decorations.
I'd like to see you in
We can
throngs.
simply let the world be our stage and dance whenever and wherever the mood takes us.
The mood. Oh, I see. We can simply let the world be our stage and dance wherever and whenever the mood takes us. I actually 100% agree with that philosophy, guys. And yes, I am going to dissect every sentence of dialogue that she says. I agree with that. I think I live by the same motto. I'm the kind of person where like I dance in public. Like I like when I used to skateboard, I would literally just like be putting on like a Nightcore song in my earbuds, and I'd just be like jamming out to the tune, you know, moving my body and stuff to the beat, while on my skateboard on like the sidewalk next to like a busy street. And like I know cars could see me. I don't give a poop. I don't give a blue-haired poop what people think of me or how silly I looked or whatever. I just danced because I wanted to, because I was happy. I did a good day's worth of work. I was going home to somebody special. I did that. So that's my philosophy, 100%. The world be our stage.
Well, come on. Don't just stand there. Take some initiative.
Oh, she wants me to ask her out on a date. See, this is like every anime guy's shit. It's so anime. It's so anime. The girls like fall over forward for the main protagonist, like coming like doing everything short of blatantly asking them out, and it, no girl in real life does this. Girls in real life don't ask the guy out most of the time. There's always the guy who has to, not only does he have to take the initiative, but the guy has to think to take the initiative. Because she, like, gave him, a side glance with, like, seductive eyes from, like, the other side of the room. He has to take that as, like, she's potentially interested in me. I need to come up with the idea of approaching her and asking her out and all that stuff. So, it's a tough life. But,
Twould be my pleasure.
would be my pleasure.
You do know how to dance, don't you?
Oh, that. Define dance.
All right. Just take my hand. Now, relax your arms a little and stand with your feet shoulder width apart.
She's gonna show us how to dance. Dang, my character's the Rizzler. My character's the Rizzler. Here's this girl in a fancy outfit, like going out of her way to dance, and like to suggest ideas and stuff. See, this is why she's waifu. This is why she's anime. Oh, I want to be with this guy. Because yes. Here we go. Here, let me be the best person on the planet towards this guy.
Once we start, just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
My lead.
Don't worry. I'm the brightest star in all of Fontaine. You're in good hands.
See, she's the brightest star in all of Fontaine, and like I think in the story too, she's like the reincarnation of like the god of the land or something like that, and yet she's like being all romantic with our character. It's like for seemingly no reason. So it doesn't make any sense, and yet she's still in love with our character. Why? It doesn't. It's so anime. I love it, but it's completely like waifu. That's like where waifu comes from, is like because in anime, you know, like the girls, they actually want to be with the perspective character, and and most people like anime because they don't get that in real life, right? Like when you go to school, you're not having like droves of people like asking you out. You're not having like really cool, unique people with like defined personalities showing this much like compassion and interest in you. Like that's in real life. But in anime you do, because in anime that's what you do. So that's why everyone on YouTube wants to likes Farina and ships Farina with the Traveler. And she wears undershorts. See, that's perfect. That's perfect. What was that last line of dialogue? I have no idea. Pashing. Why does her hair get longer? Are those extensions? I had a girl. I had a girl. I just collected. I collected them. You know. Now there's a girl in high school who I was friends with who whatchamacallit, friends. There's a girl I knew in high school. She talked to me occasionally. She cut her hair really short, and then she put like extensions on like the left and right sides of her hair, and she would the hair goes for frill. Oh, we have to change the glider. Change the glider. Dressing room. So 100% matches her. Ooh, that one matches her. But yeah, and it didn't make any sense to me. I was like, why'd you cut your hair, and then just to put like extensions in? I didn't ask her that. Obviously, I was like 16, but like, come on. I didn't know how to talk to girls when I was 16. She did talk to me a lot. Kind of like an anime waifu without like the explicit interest in me. I'll bet like a bajillion % I probably could have asked that girl out. She was not really that attractive though. And I have high standards. I only date Farinas. Just kidding. So, what do I know? I like on the map is Farina's just right there. Yeah, I'll show you guys in the house. But yeah, it's just weird to me. Anyway, so when I see Farina's, oh yeah, apparently Farina's freaking... Apparently Farina's C6 does something to... When using her pets, she gets center of attention. Throughout the duration, her normal attacks charge again.
It can be such a hassle.
Hush.
Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Hush. Let's see here. Throughout the duration, her normal charge and plunging attacks are converted to higher damage, which cannot be overridden. Damage is also increased by her HP. During it, all of her attacks will cause different effects upon up to every 0.1 seconds. Okay, I don't think you can attack more than 0.1 seconds at a time. Normal attack, charge air, plunging attack. What is she laughing about? Whenever the attack special. Oh. So, okay. So her attacks power up.
Boring. Isn't there anything else
Shut
more interesting
up.
to do?
I'm gonna go and say that. I might change the language to Japanese. Like, or what language can I change this to? I've been playing English this whole time. So I don't mind English. Okay, game's voice. Okay, there's two different kinds of Chinese, and Japanese is the 5th option under Korean. I like Japanese because like I'm not fluent in the language, so like I can understand like half the things they say. Change avatar. Definitely Farina. 100 Farina. Let's see here. Change avatar. Organic. Okay. We're gonna edit profile. We're gonna go to. There we go. Hey, you guys like what I've done to the place? I put one table here. And the table came with a chandelier on top. I didn't place that. And then there's Paimon here. I love Paimon. I love Paimon. During in the beginning of the game, this little fairy thing, she's super annoying. She's like the annoying pet character in like every like kids anime. But like further into the story, she has like the most like not snarky, but like she's the most like humorous like responses to things ever. It's hilarious. It's like she's so like socially unaware. like one that stood out to me, and this is so not funny, but like it's like she, she's like this like chirpy, happy like character or whatever who like only thinks about like what her next meal is gonna be and stuff. But yeah, no. So anyway, so she like. There's a lot of funny moments. There's one moment I was doing a side quest, and the person was like, we were looking for perfume, and so we were talking to this one lady, and the lady's like, yeah, I don't like to wear perfume because I work at the shipyard, and if any of the ship guys catch a whiff of the perfume, then all the dudes will come running towards me, you know, and so I don't want to wear it because I don't want I don't want their attention, or you know, I'm trying to avoid their attention, and the and Paimon is just like, that's the worst thing I've heard all day. It was so like, I don't know, it's completely contextual, but like I don't know why I found that so funny. This is the worst thing I've heard all day. And in like the most like depressed tone too. It's just like in like the most like matter of fact tone, like it's just hilarious. I found it hilarious. I don't know. I don't really like. It's not that funny. I know it's not that funny, but I don't know, for whatever reason it just like stuck out in my mind. Alright, I'm looking for glazed lilies. Okay, I'm gonna have to really like. I'm gonna need. I'm gonna change Kaya. Should use Bennett. I don't really need him.
Time for some training?
Just... I want to play as her. I want to play as her. Yeah, attack him. Hey, go my minions. Attack my minions. Yeah. They just they just totally What are they doing? Shake pose. Oh, I'm already at a half health. Oh shit. Yeah, I need to have my thing. Hail me.
The show begins.
Okay, we're gonna have to.
Swift and merciful.
Okay, using her is definitely not like indicative of like a good thing. It's because dang man, this would have been no calls. Good. I wanna keep streaming. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, okay. So another thing I was gonna mention is that I need So with her, so you guys know how I said that she Where do I get these? I need to go get that. You guys know how I said that she like yeah, like her ultimate here scales off of yeah, this maximum fanfare. So every time you lose or gain HP, she gets stacks of this fanfare, and the fanfare converts into a damage increase. So for every one stack, I get a 0.07% damage increase. You know, whatever, right? So there's 300 of them. So my max damage here, if I get all 300 stacks, would be 21% damage increase. I'm just fine with whatever. But yeah. So our constellations. So at the first constellation, she starts with 150. So she starts with like half, and then her maximum goes up to 400. So she already starts with a what would be a like a 10% damage increase, like right off the get go without having to deal with your health at all, and then it's increased, and the limit's increased by 100. So now you can get up to 400, so you can get up to 20% damage. Which obviously more damage potential, right? And then our second constellation, Farina's fanfare gain from increase or decreases in nearby character's HP is increased by 250%. So she gets she gets the fanfare like 2.5 times faster. So like let's say my health dropped to the point where like I would get like 2 stacks of fanfare. At this constellation, I would that same amount of drop, I'd get 5 stacks instead of 2. So it adds up, right? It's or not that it adds up. It comes up significantly faster. And the fact is that the ultimate ability there, it only lasts for like 20 seconds, and the thing is, you have to build it. You have to go from like 0 to 300 stacks. You have to start at 0, and then over the course of the duration, you have to go up to 300 stacks, to get max damage. And then when you recast it, or when it goes away, you lose all the stacks again. And so you start back at 0 20 seconds later, and you have to build it all up again. So you're going to have to constantly increase and decrease that HP, which is, is terrible. Which is, it's a lot of work. It's the damage is good, but it's a lot of work. So this one makes the damage increase significantly faster. So if it took you like 10 seconds of the 20-second duration to get to maximum, now it's only going to take you like 3 seconds, which means you're going to have like that much longer of a time where you're going to be at max damage increase, and with this power up. And each point of fanfare above the limit will increase her max HP by 0.35%, and the max HP increase by this could be 140%. So you guys know I told you with her personal damage increases based off of how much HP she has. Well, this ability also lets it so that her ultimate, the stacks you gain from it, the stacks you gain from it spilling over. Like, let's say you get up to that cap of 400, and then you keep earning more. Well, you can't go above 400, but each of those stacks now adds to her maximum HP, which increases her damage. And so now her personal damage. Now the whole party's damage is increased, and now she's increasing her HP and her damage, her personal damage, using this ability. So these two abilities, these two constellations, especially number 2, is like super good for her. Like some people will say like it's essential for her. Like if you want her like at like optimal power, then you have to get this. The problem is that in order to get this requires you to pull her character again. So you guys know how I pulled her the one time. I rolled 60 times, and then I got her, right? That's me getting her one time. In order to get these 2 upgrades, I now have to get her another 2 times in order to get these 2 upgrades. That's a lot of gems. I mean, best, like, if we're using the last time I got her as a benchmark, you know, I need to roll 60 times. Now I gotta roll her another 120 times in order to get her these, you know, to upgrade. I don't have, first of all, I don't have any gems. But second of all, even if I bought the, because I could go get Crystal Top Up, I could do this one, the $100 one. It'd give me another, like, 8 or 9, 10 pulls or whatever. So if I got the $100 one, assuming my average, I could technically spend $100 and then get her a couple more times. The problem is it's not guaranteed. I'm just working off of what happened last time. I think by getting her after 60 pulls, I was really lucky. Because I didn't get her at max pity, so max pity would have been 90. So I would have had to do 90 pulls in order to guarantee get myself a 5-star character. I got her after 60 pulls. So I got her while working with that, like, 0.6% chance of pulling a 5-star character. I got her with that. So I got lucky because I got a 0.6% drop rate on only my 60th pull. With so now my pity's reset. And the thing is too, when I got her, I didn't get her after 60 pulls. I got a 5-star character after 60 pulls, and then the game said, okay, it's a coin toss as to will you get her or will you get somebody else. And the coin toss landed in my favor, and I got Farina. If the coin toss didn't land, then I would have gotten another 5-star. I would have gotten like D-Luke or Jean or something, which I do want those characters, but but we try leveling up. Why are people using the sacrificial sword? What's the Iron Stick? Dealing untold damage increases all damage by 6%. 2 stacks. Thanks, Obama. But yeah, anyway, getting her at optimal damage means I would have to,
May I present?
it means I'd have to pull for her all those times. Which I don't mind necessarily spending the money, but from what I read online, from like the YouTubers who are doing Genshin Impact, they're like, oh yeah, you need to get her second upgrade there. But yeah, but then I went and read online, and they're like, and people were like, yeah, it's really only for, like, you know, because it's just a damage increase, right? Like, I'm not necessarily changing her character with it. I'm not necessarily changing her character. I'm just... What's this? Why is this just like epic music playing? Where's this Primo jump? Too shallow to dive here. You talking about the water or my personality? Ah, the game's too loud.
The show begins.
Okay. What the? It really is too shallow. What the heck? Oh. I see.
Cool it.
At the right hand, into the fire.
How brilliant!
Oh. What is this? This is the worst. I'm getting kind of hungry.
How dare you?
Oh. How dare I? Oh no, I upset her. Alright, well, it's not gonna happen. Okay. So I think it says it's right here. So I think I need
The show begins.
to shoot the camera and to shoot the cannon. Oh, there. I don't get it. It's gonna bother me.
May I present?
They have these things in this area that where you can summon like boats to ride around in. It's pretty cool. Because they're like, oh, the area has a lot of water in it, and so they're like,
The show begins.
oh, we'll just put like boats every once in a while to, but you have to like go to the thing in order to get to the boat, and then like you have to go to this, and then you have to like keep track of where the boat is and all this stuff, and it's like I don't. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't mean to say but yeah, no. It's like if you lose track of the boat, then you're not. You know, obviously you're not getting it. Or you know, you have to go back to the boat or find another something.
Freeze! The hunter becomes the hunted.
Oh, they're just gonna. We're just gonna like annihilate everyone here, I guess. Okay.
Ah,
Hey. Oh. Oh, okay, there's like a... Okay, so underground then there was a entrance to... Pain in the rump. Oh, there's a thing. Okay. Energy flow. Do you mean?
may I present?
I'm using this chick's heal a lot because her other ability drains everyone's health. I'll unlock this.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise.
I don't even know what-
Truly an extra slice of joy.
Truly. An extra slice of joy.
The show begins. Ah.
These guys do a lot of damage. What the heck?
Shower me with praise. Stop that.
What the? What's that camera perspective? Yeah, I know there's an area. Oh my god. Look at... I'm getting to a higher vantage point.
Huh?
Look at that. Look how big this map is. Look at that. There's a whole freaking tower over there. Like... Oh, look at that. Look at that. What is that? What is that? it's like a natural phenomenon. Look at that cool tree. That cool tree is like that Elden Ring. Look at a cottage over there you got. And I'm only in one area, right? Look at that. There's a big old, like, steampunk port, right? I'm only in one area. I'm only in this area looking at, like, this much stuff. This game is, like, this big. It's, like, this big. It's, like... And then it goes down here, too. It's... Forget... Oh, no, it doesn't go down there. It goes down here. Look at all this. Look at all this. I haven't even explored all of this. I've put 100 hours into this game. I haven't even like... I haven't even explored most of the area that's, like, unlocked. And then I haven't explored any of that stuff that's not unlocked. It's literally just, like, this massive thing. Didn't I? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look how big this area is, this game is. And you could just explore all of that. Look at that waterfall over there. You just go there. Look at that. There's a whole little island I've gone to. It's like super big, like Breath of the Wild. Look at that tree. It's like broken off in the distance. I'll get this for now. Look at that, and I can literally just like jump. Like it's not like blocked off. It's not like just a picture. I can literally just jump off and then just go. Would have been. Look at how big these waterfalls are. Holy crap, guys! This is a huge game. Obviously, if you're this is definitely. Look at that. Holy crap. You can literally just like, I mean, you can literally just like stand up there and like try to go in the waterfall. I mean, I've already done that myself, but yeah, you can just go, and then you can see like, oh, can I make it to that island? That's what I did. I jumped off that ledge, and then I flew all the way to the island. I had to do a little trick to it. I had to like go off of that rock, because the thing is, you do lose all of your stamina flying. So, I didn't have Farina, but like, assuming you have Farina, right? It's like... I should actually... Actually, this isn't good. Yeah, I'm gonna drown. Let's just teleport to the island. There we go. I'm gonna cheat. I didn't think about that. I should have landed on the boat, and then I could have summoned her thing that let me walk on water. So you have to have this thing summoned in order to walk on the water. That sucks. What was I doing? Oh, I was, being mad about Lord. Ho there, citizen. If you require shelter, blah, 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 blah. About the barbarians. Detestable. The Empire. Domain boasts. Have you met any barbarians? I hate the barbarians. Well, have you met any? Well, no. Fucking... where was I? Oh yeah, I needed to, I need to go to, where am I going? I need to get more flowers, that's right. I want to get more flowers for her, because she needs, because I need to give her flowers. I need to give Farina flowers. No, they're the upgrade. It's these stupid, it's these, like, light lilies, which actually I only need 4 more. So that's good. Where am I going to get those 4 more? That's not a question that I'm really willing to answer right now. I don't know. Here's 2. Let's just see if I can find any more. No, it's in the vicinity. I think, yeah, this is where I was. I think I can go up here and then to the east. But anyway, so online I was reading that, you know, like, it's just, all that stuff about, like, her other constellations, it's just, like, they're just damage boosts, essentially. So it's like, oh, instead of 21% damage, I could do 28, it could get 28. And then instead of, like, and then, oh, instead of starting at a 0% damage increase, I could start at a 10% damage increase or whatever, right? And it's like, it's all just numbers in the end, right? It doesn't change her, like, core abilities. It's like, oh, these little pets that I summon for her, right? It's like, oh, those will, instead of 200 damage a hit, they'll do like 300 damage a hit. And it's like, yeah, that's cool, and I take it over nothing, but Am I really willing to spend? Am I really willing to spend freaking, you know, like $100, $200 to get her to be that, you know? And then some people are like, oh, you know, I get her all the way to Constellation 6. Because that makes her a DPS. And it's like, well, cool. But you look at her Constellation 6, and really, like, after reading through all this, it just gives her a lot of damage. That's all it is. It's like it just gives her a whole buttload of increased damage, so now she becomes like the main DPS instead of like an off-field support. Because like right now her sword swipes don't do as much damage as like somebody like Diluc, for example, who's like an on-field DPS, or you know, compared to someone like Noel, right? But so it's not optimal. You can still play her like that. You can still get her like a high-powered weapon, like a high-powered sword, and just have her do that. So, do I really spend? You know, do I really spend my? Because right now, for example, look at this. They're like, well, I mean. This guy's annoying.
Freeze! Nice and spicy!
Oh. Thanks for following me. I'm in the middle of a fight, come on. The reed pipe requires the ripples released by bursting dew bubbles to be activated. Number of rooms to play. I don't know. I'll look at it later, alright? I don't know what they want from me. Anyway. This thing's gonna want to complain about it.
What's the hurry?
What's the hurry?
Quite the fun.
So it's like, so the question is like, do I really pull her just for like a damage increase? Because I would have to pull her 2 more times. Like I'm not gonna do the 1 time. Because it's the second time that makes it so that you gain the stacks a lot more often. Because realistically, like, unless I play a super optimized team, I'm probably only looking at like getting her to, or like maybe like a 10 or a 15% damage increase. Which compared to like Bennett, because Bennett's thing got me. Oh, Bennett's thing got me a 60% damage ratio. What the fuck? There's no way hers only does. Create a stage of foam that will deal AoE damage based off frame design. Cause nearby party members sanitary. During this time, when the party member's HP is percentage. Yeah, I forget what increase. Damage dealt. Healing bonuses are all permanent. When the duration ends, Furina's frame build. Okay. skill damage is 11%. Max character is 300. Fanfare to damage increase conversion ratio goes up by 0.2. Only up to like, I think it's like I think I get 10 upgrades, so it'd be like a 0.25% increase per stack, and so at level 10, and then that would be what times 300 fanfare would be like 4 would be 1%. So I'm looking at like 25%. I'm looking at like at maximum it's like a 75% damage increase. But it lasts for 18 seconds, that's the thing. Freaking Bennett's lasts for 12 seconds. It's above 70%, they gain the attack bonus that's based off of Bennett's base attack. Wait. Okay, so Bennett's is based off of his base attack. So it's... Right now, it's 60% of his base attack. So it's a flat... Okay, so it's a flat attack. I thought when it said attack bonus ratio, I thought that was like... They gain 60% extra damage. And that would be like, okay, that's a lot. But, no, it's 60% of his base attack. So his base attack right now is 650. So 6% of that is what?
Where did that come from?
40? 400? So yeah, they gain an extra 400 damage. Which is like is like over 50%. Okay. I'm gonna have to look up a guide on this. I'm gonna have to look up fucking whatever. But anyway, whether I pull for her or not, I'll make the decision later. That's definitely not for right now. But yeah, I could increase her like damage and stuff by a bunch. Did I get enough lilies to? No. Where am I gonna get more things? Oh, I know, over here. Trying to think. I looked at like there's an interactive map for this game, and I'm like trying to remember like, and so I like last time I was farming for these, I looked at the map. So now I'm like, okay, I don't remember what the map was. Anyway, now I have enough. Now I can go here and then be like, just. Oh wait, no, I don't have the map here. Oh, she is really breathing heavily. Holy crap. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, whatever. This girl. I want to do that.
Gonna be epic.
Thing is, I'm gonna have to, like, I can't just slot her into this team. I'm gonna have to make her like a whole new team, in order to like really utilize her well. So it's probably gonna be her, Noelle, Barbara, and then
Ooh, what a pleasant surprise.
someone with
Truly
fire.
an extra slice of joy.
I'm just gonna follow this thing. Yeah. Let's go. I was like ignoring the enemies.
What a pleasant surprise! Truly an extra slice of joy.
Get out of here!
Dodge this.
Nice and spicy. Help! How brilliant! Booba, get them!
Freeze.
Yeah, the main ability I like for her is her summons, and I think those are actually really powerful. So as long as I can juggle like gaining HP and losing HP, that in order to make her summons work, and then being able to
May I present?
being able to at least get some of the fanfare stacks, because I don't know if her damage is really that great, or the damage increase on it is really that great. Let's see. Talents, it's people rise. Farina will increase the damage dealt by all nearby party members based on the amount of fanfare she has. Damage increase conversion ratio. It's a percentage. Wait, no. Skill damage, duration, maximum. Fanfare to damage increase conversion ratio. Okay, one fanfare gets you 0.07% increase. So
Yoo-hoo!
Everybody stand back!
Yeah, nice and spicy.
Cool it.
oh, there's a chest here.
Take it.
The nice thing about this game too is
Go on. You have my approval.
there's a very rewarding gameplay loop, because everywhere you explore there's like chests, and the chests give you they give you primo gems, they give you little goodies, they give you the XP cards and everything. So when you're exploring, you're actually getting like a lot of you're exploring, you're finding cool things, you're fighting new monsters, and you're getting all these rewards. And the rewards are, it's, I don't know, it's like the rewards, like, objectively aren't that great. It's like, oh, it's 2 primo gems. And it takes me 1,600 of them to get a 10 pull. But it's just like, you don't think about, like, oh, you don't think about, like, oh, it's only 2, and I'm gonna have to do da-da-da-da-da. No, you're playing the game, right? You play the game, you're having fun in the game, like playing the game, and then
Add Astra.
oh, here, by the way, here's a little side reward of like, here's a little side reward of
Thank you for completing.
here's a little side reward of like you get this stuff, right? Like, oh shit, I haven't been using my resin. Oh crap, I'm at max resin. Let's fight a boss. Let's fight this boss. I need to have used my resin. Okay, we're not gonna use Farina for this boss. This is...
Present.
Past.
Light it up!
Nice and spicy.
Spirit Blade! Attack!
Teamwork is strength!
Eat this!
This one will be frozen in time. Free.
From whence you came!
Whew. That was an epic boss battle. Alright. Oh man, it's so satisfying though. Like, going through that and then like, and then, you know, getting your rotation down and everything. It's like, ooh. Where was I?
I have high hopes.
Hey, hopes. She's like doing this ASMR, like giggling into the mic when she's like idle, and I'm I'm all here for it. And,
The show begins.
it's a little off-putting.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Dodge this.
Yeah, her little things. If it's a non-Hydro character that you're fighting, then it's pretty powerful. Thing is, if you're fighting like a water monster and you're using the water damage ability, it's not gonna do anything to them, right? They're already wet, so you gotta use like fire to vaporize, or for ice to freeze, or I don't know. So the thing is, technically the optimal thing, or not optimal, the thing to do is to have two. The good thing to do is to have two.
I still couldn't do it.
I did not plan for that one. Okay. Okay. Just jump off the cliff.
Shower me with praise. Nice and spicy.
Freeze.
But yeah, she's called an off-field DPS because, as you guys saw, she doesn't have, you know, she wasn't on the field like when her little summons were attacked. All right, that's kind of where the name comes from. This part's boring. I'm just waiting for my health to regen. Was she getting water particles? I don't want to farm for these anymore. I'm just gonna craft them. It's kind of a waste to craft them, but I don't care. How many do I have? I have 5. I need 18, so I need 13. So I got. I got bonuses. Okay. Alright, cool. Well, we got 2 for free, so let's go to her. Ascend. Yep. Oh, I need the asteroids. Okay. Ascend. Wait. What's unheard of concussion? I have to use a bajillion of these. These purple things are very rare. So I'm using 53 of them. Like, over the life of my account, I've maybe gotten, like, I don't know, like 800 of them. And so the fact that I'm using, like, a very high percentage of them on one character is very sussy baka, if you know what I mean. So it's very, very sussy baka. She's got a lot of health. Her talent. Every 1,000 points of her max HP can buff different skills. Increase the damage dealt by 0.7% per 1,000. Okay, I see. How many thousands does she have? 14? Yeah, she has 14,000 health right now, so. Which means that I'm gonna get a weapon like. It's like 9.8. Yeah, it's about 10% damage increase. That's fine. That's cool. I still need this level up material. Admonishing engraving. I don't know where this is. Teachings of justice. What do you want? Send a Hydra character. Okay, cool. The problem, okay, look, the problem is if I don't wish for her, because her best weapon, or her best, like, I don't have to waste all my gems on this thing, right? If I don't waste all my gems on this thing, then her second best weapon is the Favonius sword. So it's the same as, because it's like this chick has the Favonius lance, which of course I have 2 of them. This chick has the Favonius lance, which critical hits have a percent chance of spawning elemental particles. That is huge, and the fact that it has energy recharge too, that is huge, because Farina is very energy hungry. Her ultimate requires a bunch of energy. This thing costs 60 energy, and so if I could be making energy particles that, you know, recover like 6 per particle, then, you know, I'm getting a lot of stuff. Of course, that sword is very hard to come by. That sword is you only get it in when you wish here. So when you do this, right? And it's a small percent chance. I know you guys can't see this, but it's to get it. It's it's a 5%. So it's a 5% chance to get a 4-star thing. But there's like 50 4-star things, so it's like a 0.1% chance of getting this stupid sword. per pull, but I don't know what the lithic stuff is. Anyway, so the Visvonia sword is her second best sword, which is what I would want. Her so in this wish, you guys see on the right side, so this is Farina's banner, but on the right side there's on the right side there's it's an increased chance for those three. Those are the 3 4-star characters that I get an increased chance for. I got all 3 of them in my last, when I was doing when I did all my polls. I got those characters. So I mean, it's so, like, even if I pull more on this wish, like, this is the only way to get the weapon, but I'm more likely than not just gonna get more of those characters. And I already have, like, you know, I already have her on Constellation 2. I don't really need any more than that. Friggin' Gamming here. Okay, his plunging attack does damage. Does more damage. At C6. I'm not gonna pull this bitch for C6. Like, I'm not gonna, like, all these fucking upgrades, dude, that you'd have to get. Because each of these, you have to pull the character. And there's so many characters. Look at how many stupid characters. Look at how many characters you have. You have all these characters that you can pull for, and so you're telling me, like, I have to get this one 5 more times, like, out of everyone. Like, I could pull a different one. I could pull. I really wish I got Fischl. I could pull Fischl. I could pull Razor. I could pull friggin' Diona or whatever, right? Like, you can't pull all of them. You can only pull,
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Sure, whatever. I can only pull the purples here. But still, look at all these freaking purples. There's 50 of them. Or, yeah, probably 10, 20, 30. There's 40 of them, alright? There's 40 characters that I could pull for. And you're saying, oh, I gotta pull for, I gotta be able to get this guy. The fact that I got him twice in 6 pulls is crazy. And the fact that I got Noelle twice in 6 pulls is crazy. But anyway, it's because it's like, yeah, I saved all my gems for Farina, but, you know, like, if I was getting her every pull, then yeah. And the thing is, I could get 2 more of her on my next 2 pulls, technically, or it could take me like hundreds of pulls in order to get, because Max Pity is at 90 pulls. That's when I for sure get a 5-star. But then I get the 5-star, I could lose the 50-50. Like, it's a 50-50 as to whether I get her or somebody else. So if I lose the 50-50, then
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
if I lose the 50-50, like, so I pull 90 times, I get a 5-star, and it's not her. Now I have to pull again 90 times in order to for sure get her. So that's 180 pulls in order to get one copy of her. In order to get that Constellation 2, I need 2 copies of her, 2 more copies of her. So that's 180 times 2. I could have to pull 360 times in order to get my second copy of her at the most. 360 pulls, mind you, the freaking the gems in the shop, this $100 package, that's like 8 pulls or 80 pulls. I mean, so I would need to buy this. I would need to spend a maximum of $500 in order to get 2 copies of her if I'm super unlucky. And then people are saying like, oh, her C6 it like makes her a main DPS, which sounds fun. I've watched the videos. It looks really fun. It just shows her like jumping super high and then doing the plunging attack really high. But if I can do the math on what I said, because it's gonna cost me $500 to get it a C2, and now and then after that I gotta pull it 4 more times. You're looking at $1,500 is the maximum that I would need to spend on to get her. One character in a free-to-play video game could cost you $1,500. Like, I mean, obviously I have